Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Facebook Live today. Just getting started here. I'm just checking to make sure that I am connected because I want to get all of your questions today. And we want to get some questions answered for you as well. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us and for being a part of our Facebook Lives as always. You know, we're always looking forward to doing these. We have a great show today. And I have some great people with me today too. So you know it's really going to be wonderful. So let's start off by saying hello, hello. We are going to introduce you today to 5 Gabor wigs, okay? So we're gonna have 2 from our regular Gabor collection, and we're gonna have 2 from our Gabor, or 3 from our Gabor Essentials collection. So 5 in total. Looking forward to showing you all of these. As always, just ask your questions, and just by asking questions, you'll be entered to win our giveaway today, which is any of the Gabor Essentials wigs of your choice. So, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. First of all, let me start off by saying hello to Mr. Kyle, direct from London, my wonderful wig counterpart. Kyle, it's so good to see you. You're looking fabulous as usual.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, I'm so looking forward to this show. I've been waiting for it all day. It's great to see you. Great to see our guest, of course. And yeah, we got some fabulous wigs to show everybody. Really some beautiful wigs.
We certainly do. We certainly do. And I see that some of our wonderful friends are joining us. So you guys, welcome again. You're going to notice a beautiful woman joining us today. And that beautiful woman in that screen is Miss Sherry Schaefer. And I want to introduce Sherry Schaefer. She is a wig specialist, and you can find Sherry on Facebook under My Wig Coach. You can find her on her website, which is mywigcoach.com, and also on Instagram at the.wig.coach. I got that right. Sherry, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining Kyle and I today.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Kyle. Thank you for inviting me. I am so excited to be with the 2 of you and to show these 5 fantastic styles.
Thank you. Yes, we are too. And you guys, you know, for all those watching today, it is our typical happy hour. So in happy hour fashion, I'm going to mix up my regular old martini, which I love. And boy, I've been looking forward to this today. So I'm going to shake this sucker up. What are you guys having today, Kyle?
Well, I'm going for a little bit of like a vodka and cranberry cocktail.
All right. All
this
right.
looks good, huh? Yeah, and I've been looking forward to this all day too. Sherry, what are you having?
I have my favorite. It's an ancient vine Zinfandel.
Oh, a vino rosso.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Well, cheers to both
everyone.
of you. Yes.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's have a taste of this. Wow, perfect. Fantastic.
Well,
the weekend is coming.
Fast approaching, fast approaching. So for those of you who are getting ready to enter the weekend, why not do it one of these fabulous wigs that we're going to be showing you today from the Gabor collection, right? I mean, come on. So let's say hello to a few friends. I want to say hello to Diane. Hello, Diane Bender. Thank you for joining us today. Norma Dolan, you made it. Thank you for joining us as well. Have to say hello to Aaron Rial. Geez, my goodness, so many people. Becky and Allred, hello, Becky. Thank you for joining us. To Natalie, to Tony, and to Amber, hello, hello, hello. So, all right, guys. I am telling you, we're really, really happy that Sherry could join us today. You know, Sherry is not just a regular wig person, right? None of us are we? Sherry has been through hair loss herself. Sherry has been through a personal journey with discovering wigs and dealing with her own personal hair loss. And she brings a lot to the table. And so that is why this makes her an extra special guest to have with us today. And so Sherry, I know you and I have talked a little bit. You have kind of been through your own ordeal, if you will, right? And tell us a little bit. I know you got into the industry as a hairdresser, correct?
Right. I've been a hairdresser since right out of high school. Always loved hair. From the time I was a little girl when I massacred a lot of Barbie dolls. And then finally decided to make a more professional venture of it and went to beauty school. So was doing hair for about 23 years when suddenly my own started to fall out, and I was diagnosed with alopecia areata, which I've had for.
I was gonna say, when it started to fall out, was it a sudden thing or was it like a gradual thing? How did you start to notice it? And then what transpired?
It was the weirdest thing. It just putting on my makeup one day, I realized my hairline here was regressing, and a coworker, when I wore my hair up one day, noticed that my nape hair was disappearing. And sure enough, I went home and really looked through with a mirror all the way around and saw some spots. Went to the doctor, was diagnosed eventually with alopecia areata, and he said it would probably get worse before it got better, and it did. Within about 3 months, it was gone. Eyebrows, lashes, most of the body hair. And it came back about 1.5 years later. And then I had it for a few years and it went again. So the cycle repeated itself several times. Right. This past summer, I shaved it off because the loss ramped up again. Shaved it off for the 4th time. So I've lost it 4 times now.
Wow. And so all this time while you were dealing with alopecia, you were also working behind the chair as a hairdresser, correct? And I mean, would you try to cover it? Would you wear wigs, or how were you dealing with it on a daily basis and then working on clients?
Yeah, it was hard because I would drive to work every day thinking, oh my goodness, my hair's all falling out. And now I'm going to be doing everyone else's hair all day. Yeah. But by God's grace, I got through it. Found a wig pretty quickly, took about a week off from work, kind of a mental breather to get a grip on the situation, went to a wig shop. And that's when I realized at that point that our area didn't have much in the way of wig shops. Right. So I just sort of tucked that information in the back of my mind, bought a wig somewhere, made do with it. And then my hair came back. I thought the whole thing was behind me. And then about 1.5 years, 2 years later, it went again. Right about the same time, a good friend got breast cancer. She knew I had some great wigs and asked if I could help her get some. And it was such a wonderful experience helping my friend get some fabulous wigs that I thought, we need this in this area. It was so rewarding to be able to help her. I thought everybody needs a girlfriend to help them get a wig. So I actually did it as a nonprofit for a few years and then developed it as a business. So
understood. Yeah. So your shop is in Rochester, New York, right?
It is. Yep.
Okay. Very good.
And fabulous, absolutely fabulous business, Sherry. Absolutely fabulous salon you have there. It's funny, I was following Sherry way before I knew Sherry or met Sherry, because I kept on seeing this woman just changing her hair every single day. You know how much I love somebody who changes up their hair. So me and Sherry just got friends, and then didn't we, Sherry? And then we would start talking to each other, because I said, this is a girl after my own heart, because she'd have pink hair one day and then, like long, and you love them, Sherry. And what I loved about it was A, your energy, and B, you're starting to have a wig wardrobe, which most of the world is doing now, because it moves on from medical into fashion. But I loved it that you will also be there with no hair at all. And I just think it's a great inspiration for anybody that's worried about wearing a wig. So we love what you do. We love what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And one of the things is, I think once you get into wearing wigs, whether it's by need or by personal choice, you do find that you become a little less attached to a particular style, right? You're more willing to try different things and find the right thing or what feels good. And I think that is truly an inspiration for a lot of people that, don't get so set on one look, one particular hairstyle, one particular way of being. There's a whole world of style out there and a whole world of opportunities. And in a lot of ways, and maybe I'm speaking out of turn, maybe you can speak to this, Sherry, in a lot of ways, maybe losing your hair sets you free from the attachment to that particular style or the particular way of being. So
yes, that's exactly right, Frank. I discovered that once I lost my hair and started wearing wigs, I actually did what many of my clients do. I found a style that felt the most like myself, and I stayed in that style for probably 2-3 years. because it felt like me. And then my hair would come back and I'd have it for a few years and then it would go again. And each time it went, I got a little more daring with mixing it up. And eventually at this point, my goodness, I decide what wig to put on based on what outfit I'm wearing because, because clothing, colors and styles have personalities just as hair has personalities. So it has become another accessory and it has opened up a whole new world of fun and enjoyment. And that's what awesome. I want to share with women with hair loss tonight is because we've lost our hair doesn't mean we can't have fun with this. And it is a process. It can take a while. Yes. It can take a few years. Some just go right there, 0 to 100 in a 6 months or so, but many of us, it takes several years.
Yeah, it's a journey. It's a personal journey. Yes. It's that sense of loss for yourself. And then you feel bad and then you're angry. And it's a lot of emotion and a lot of stuff that comes up with that. Yes. And so you're right. It is everyone's journey is different. For some people, it can happen fairly quickly. For others, as you say, could take years. But that's what, going to a professional, going to a wig salon, meeting other people, talking to other people, that is so essential to making and reconciling peace with yourself and your particular situation. So I also want to, say, I'm sure as a hairdresser, not only did you touch people and their own hair every time they came into the salon, but now having a wig salon, you're doing the same thing. And you're also able to relate some of your own personal experience, which I think is amazing. And I'm correct in assuming that as a wig salon, you offer with your hairdressing skills, right? Trims, resetting, shampooing wigs, and just, you are pretty much a full service wig salon. Is that correct?
Yes, I am. Before I lost my hair the first time and was doing what we call bio hair, right? Regular hair, I was a color specialist. So that is sort of my thing with human hair wigs here in the salon. I'll get in there and put a dark root in or root melt or low lights, highlights, and really specialize it for the client's needs.
Right. Well, Kyle, we know now, Kyle, if we ever get to Rochester, New York, we got a hairdresser that can fix us up. So we're
absolutely. Yeah. And I love New York. I've got a lot of friends in New York. We've got Michael's daughters are in New York. And so as soon as I come over to America and I visit my friends, I will definitely be coming into the store to have a little look because I know it's beautiful and I've had great reports about it. And I just love that. I love it. I love you guys who have been in the hairdressing business as well as getting into wigs because that extra little bit of service goes a miles, doesn't it? A little customization of a wig can look fabulous. So yeah, fantastic. And I'm just so happy you're our guest.
Thank you.
Me too. Well, you guys, let's dive into some of these wigs, right?
Let's have a look.
So again, for those of you who are joining us, ask away your questions and you'll be automatically entered to win one of the wigs we'll be showing today. You'll have a selection of 3 Gabor Essentials wigs, which are all cute styles. And you're going to see them on Sherry. She's not only is she here to talk about wigs, she's also our lovely model today. So my goodness, we couldn't ask for anything more, could we, Kyle?
No, perfect. Yeah. And Sherry, you do look fabulous in them all. I don't think I've ever seen you looking bad in any wig. So that's why we attached you for this show.
Kyle, you won't see the ones that look bad on me. I don't post them. Okay?
Right. Good idea. Don't post those. Right. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to bring out our first one. Cheers again. I need to wet the whistle a little bit. Okay. So our first one we're going to be looking at is part of the Gabor collection. And that is, I'm going to get my girl out. That is premium luxury, okay? So let me tell you all a little bit about premium luxury. So premium luxury is a wig that we've had. We've offered premium for quite some time, and premium does very well for us. It is the quintessential bob. It is a nice, smooth, straight look, and it's really one of those styles that is a classic, okay? And it's been a classic because of its low density. It's been a classic because it is so easily wearable by so many people. And we're gonna take a look at this a little closer. I'm showing premium luxury in the GL 1422 Sandy Blonde. This is a flex light fiber, which means it cannot be styled with heat. You do not wanna put an iron. You do not want to put a blow dryer or a flat iron to these wigs. You could steam them ever so lightly if you are in a salon, or have a wig salon near you. So feel free to do that, but you want to keep it away from hot tools, okay? All of the FlexLight fiber is not meant for hot tools. So let me show you a little bit. Premium, as I said, has been one of our greatest styles for the longest time, but we've elevated it now. We have decided to make it even more special. So we've offered premium and we've done it in a luxury version. I'm gonna take it off and show it to you while Sherry's getting combed in, Kyle's getting his little model styled. Let me show you a little bit of premium luxury. What we are offering now is an ear-to-ear lace front on premium luxury, okay? As well as a fully hand-tied top. So now you have more parting ability. You also have a slightly lower density, and that gives an even more natural feel and natural look to it. Miss Sherry, looking great. What are you wearing? Which color?
This is Rusty Auburn, which is GL 2931. And I have to say, this is a super comfortable cap. My goodness. Yeah. That's one thing. When you have very little to no hair, as I do right now, you really have an appreciation for a comfortable wig. And this is super comfy.
Yeah, especially important is that the cap does not scratch or itch or feel like it's constricting a little bit. That looks gorgeous on you. Can you do like a little spin for us? I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, I love the way that moves. I love the soft layering. You guys can see all this soft layering within this. And also because of that lace front, you can put a little bit of hairspray. And if you are the type of person who does not like the whole bang look, you can wear this off of your face wonderfully. And it looks totally natural and believable. Kyle, tell me what you were working on over there. Which one you have, which color?
Yeah, well, I've got the Sun Lit Beige, and it is such an on-trend, beautiful color. Look at this. This is what everybody wants their hair color to be. It's that white, ash, gray, sort of creamy blonde. It is amazing. What I did with mine, guys, is because this is literally out of the box.
Yeah.
I took it upside down, I sprayed it. I want you to get that really sort of choppy, sort of rock chick look with it.
Yes.
What I love about this is, because I used to use it a lot on my clients when I had my consultancy, a lot of women like this very wispy and fringe, a band.
Yes.
But the fabulous thing about it is, look, just with a little lick of a brush, because you've got that lace front, if somebody doesn't want that in their face, you can just take this away and you just get a really lovely bob, but without too much hair, but you can still create all this beautiful choppiness and glamour with it. It's fabulous. Photographed this on my sister today, and it looked amazing on her. Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting, Kyle, because I know you photographed it on Carly, and, you know, Becky Ann wants to know, you know, she loves the wig. She notices that with FlexLight, she has a little extra shine in there. I'm going to divert to both of you, Sherry and Kyle. Answer Becky Ann. She wants to know, how do you take a shinier wig, shinier fiber, and make it look less shiny?
Okay. Well, shall I just start, Becky? Because then all I do is, this is a dry shampoo, which is just from the dollar store because I use a lot of it. Some women love the shine. What I do is I blast all my wigs with just a little blast of the dry shampoo. And I'm going to give that a shake, and you just brush this through. Yeah. And this will alleviate a lot of the shine. Because look at this. This doesn't really have that heavy shine, you know? It just looks like healthy hair. So all I do is blast it with a bit of dry shampoo, give it a good few brush throughs, then a shake, and we can get rid of that. You only have to wear this once, and really that shine will go, you know?
Yeah.
Sherry, what do you think, my love, for the shine? Do you do anything?
Well, I sometimes I like to raid the kitchen for beauty tips, right? So a little bit of cornstarch, actually, just sprinkled around and then brushed through. Preferably not while you're wearing black, right? You don't want to.
Yeah, right.
But it does a great job of cutting the shine until, as Kyle said, eventually the shine goes away with, you know, several shampoos. But that's a good quick fix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, Kathleen asks, hi, Kathleen. She says, you know, what wig hairspray do you use? And I use all kinds of hairsprays on my wig. I use salon quality hairsprays. Okay. That's number one. HairUWear makes a control spray, which allows you to twist the nozzle so you can control how much hold you actually have on it. But to go with what Sherry and what Kyle are saying, you know, it's always really good to get a mattifying hairspray if you're not a fan of the shine. Because not only do you use a little cornstarch, not only can you shampoo the wig and get any kind of setting lotions out of it to reduce the shine, but a hairspray that is a mattifying spray will also dull the wig a little bit too. So that's a great option as well.
Yeah,
let's see.
Great. I mean, it's funny. We had this conversation with somebody. I went to see a client, and of course, everybody, we're right down the line. That's why we make Gabor not in true to life fiber, because some women prefer, the fibers in the Gabor, or they prefer true to life. But for me, I always found, because before true to life, everybody was still happy with fiber hair.
Of course.
You know, I've been selling Gabor wigs and knowing Michael and the company for years, and everything was made in the Flexlite fiber, and you know, a few brushes, a few wears, and it just looks like hair, you know.
Yeah,
it's not a biggie. I always find.
Right. And you know what? Truthfully, at the end of the day, you can go into any salon, any store, and find a spray for mattifying and find a spray for shine. It is what you prefer. Some people prefer the shine, some people prefer the matte look, but just rest assured that if you have a wig that's too shiny, you can make it shinier or you can make it more matte. It's not like you have to accept it as it is. There are ways to alter that. Cicely DeLuca, hello. Cicely asks, how do you blend bio hair if you have any hair of your own that you want to incorporate with a wig line? And one of the ways to do that, I find, is, and look, if you're really good at doing this, Cicely, do it. You can do it at home, but I say this is where you need a wig professional. This is when it's worth it for you to walk into a brick and mortar salon and work with somebody who can really show you. But basically what you do is you would comb your own hair out into the front and pull it out through the front. Now, sometimes because of the lace is a little wider and it puts a little gap in there. So another trick I would say is you could trim back the lace if that's how you're going to wear it all the time, and then incorporate some of your hair. Sherry, am I right in that? Would you recommend something different, or do you have an alternate way of doing it?
You know what I suggest first? Folding the lace under, because that's a temporary fix, right? And if that works, then if you want to cut it, you can, but the lace front will stay more durable if you just keep it folded. And after several wears, the body heat helps that lace fabric stay folded each time you put it on.
That's a great piece of advice. And then you don't ever have to really cut it, which is great.
Exactly.
You know,
that's fabulous.
Ree wants to know, can you use paraben-free products on synthetic wigs? Absolutely. Absolutely. As I said, as long as it is a good quality product, you can use anything on it. So don't worry about that. Teresa is here with us today. She says she likes it shiny because it gives it a keratin treatment look. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, some people want that look. I just want to show everybody how fabulous this hairline is. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. And even in the lightest blonde that you're showing, Kyle, we still have multi-dimensional tones in there. All of our colors have multi-dimensional tones, which is one of the things. Like even in here, you can see there's variation, and you got lights and you have darks, and that's what makes this really believable from all angles. So you guys, if you have a client, if you are the type of person who wants to wear a smooth, sleek, almost flat iron end bob, then definitely you want to check out this new premium luxury, because this is going to give you that wonderful bob that can go from day to night, office to party. It's perfect for that. So for my bob gals, here you go.
Yeah, I think a lot of this has been a top seller for us since it's come out, hasn't it, Frank?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think everybody needs, I found it, don't know about you, Sherry, Frank, if a lady comes into the chair that's never had a lot of hair, but she wears her hair long, you can't be giving her anything too big because she's going to be horrified, because it's just going to do. This wig is really beautiful. You can thin her out and she can really just look like beautiful, natural, fine hair. And I think it's a great one for any wig salons watching, or a great one for any new businesses who would like to stock Gabor. It's a fabulous one.
Yes, yes.
Agreed. It's a very light density.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which I think people are really kind of leaning towards these days. So that's also a key point too. If you have a customer who wants a bob similar in the Gabor collection that is full, that looks more round brushed and more voluminous, then I would look at Epic. But premium and premium luxury are great for those who don't want a lot of volume into the top and want something very demure. So Norma Dolan says, if we're going to steam these wigs, how far away should we be? I recommend 8 to 10 inches maybe away from it, Norma. Sometimes I go a little closer and then I regret it. I'd rather just take a little more time. You think if you're a little closer, it's going to happen a little faster. I would say stay a good 10 inches away from it, maybe 12, and just do it gradually so you have more control. Yeah. All right, guys, this is premium luxury. This is it. Again, as we were saying, ear-to-ear lace and a beautiful hand-tied top. So let's go on to our next one, and that is very new, and that is called Falling For You. Let's take a look at Falling For You. This is a longer wig for the collection. This has a little extra glam in it. And before I put Falling For You on my mannequin, I am going to show you the construction on it. So Falling For You comes again with an ear-to-ear lace, so you can pull it up and wear it away from your face if you like, without having to worry about where the lace actually ends. And also Falling For You, a beautiful hand-tied top. So again, parting options, flexibility, movement, and also a lower density in through the top and crown. So let's get Falling For You on our lovely mannequin. Look at that. Gorgeous model hair. I'm showing Falling For You in the GL 1627, and this is our buttered biscuit, the Gabor collection. This is also a flex light fiber also. So remember, steam only if you're going to do any modifications to it. You do not want to put any heat tools on this whatsoever. Man, oh man, Miss Sherry, rocking that one.
Oh, Sherry, I love it. I love it.
That looks gorge. That looks gorge.
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
This is the Shadow Shade Honey Toast in GL 1416 SS, and it's really lovely. It's again not too much density, which so many women prefer, especially when you have this sort of length. And I love the way my blue bar is in the way. Let me scooch over here. I love the way the layers fall here. It's just it's a fabulous layered cut. It just falls so naturally.
So
it's got a lot of texture in it.
Yes.
Kyle, we know how much you love these long ones. I'm sure you're just dying over this one, aren't you?
Well, you know me. I love a long wig.
I do.
Because I wear a long wig when I'm trying to stop bleaching my hair so much. This is fabulous. I think we needed it in the rain. I think it's absolutely gorgeous for somebody who's, once again, going to lose their hair, but is not used to having a lot of hair. And it's absolutely beautiful. I love the length. And I love that you could also just, if you wanted to customize a few layers through this, would be fabulous too, just around. Yeah,
absolutely. And, we talk about that, Kyle, you and I know, we you and I play with these wigs. I'm showing it out of the box. Kyle's showing it out of the box. And Sherry, you do a lot of customization. You show people how to wear the wigs in different ways, in different styles. And I mean, I'm sure that this would be a wig that if someone wanted to, wear a little more layering into the front, they could come in and have that layered very easily to even customize it further.
It would be very easy to customize the front, put a little bit more face framing in it, even a long fringe off to the side would be great. One thing I discovered with this wig is that it goes into a ponytail very easily. And because it's a lighter density wig, it doesn't puff out the way some long wigs do when you try to get them into a ponytail. They just look wiggy back here. This one doesn't. It just stays nice and close to the head, which is important to pull off a natural look.
Yeah, I think that's very true.
Yeah.
I think that's, you know, you want to have some volume right when you're wearing it down, but yes, when you pull it back, you don't want that big bump, right? And I've been listening to a lot of people commenting about permatease and saying, oh, this wig has permatease, this wig has permatease. Permatease is not a bad thing. It needs to be put strategically in different areas in order to give you a look, right? That's how we create certain volume, certain wave patterns. So don't be turned off if you see a wig with permatease, but if you're looking for low density, then you might want to stay away from the permatease, or definitely you don't want it in through the top and into the sides. And so this is great for that. Falling for You is a perfect wig for a longer style that isn't too overwhelming with hair, I think.
Yeah, and I think it'd be lovely for somebody who's slightly younger that you're going to get in the chair, you know, who's going to be losing their hair or their hair's gone fine. This could be great on a guy because it's very one length. So it could look good on a guy too, if you had a guy client coming into this salon. But it's also great too, you know, it's just, I love a long wig that's not too over the top. And I think this is perfect.
And this is just long enough. This one falls at 15 inches in the back. So it's not like 20 inches. It's a nice length. So you can feel comfortable wearing it. And Kyle, I know you love to put these into updos. And Amy wanted to know, can you put this into an updo? And not maybe right now, but in general, you know, this length is great for that. And I know you would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, great in an updo. This is beautiful, worn half up, half down. You know, take it away. Remember, this comes in our soft shades, and I'll just show you. And if you don't know what the soft shades is, guy, it's slightly subtle. It's a slightly more elegant route, a more groomed route, more like a smudged route. It just gives a shadow, which is beautiful. But remember, once you have that smudged and the root in, you can take this back, because I love it that you don't see the sides, you know?
Yeah.
So,
you know, Kyle, too, Becky Ann wanted to know, well, I guess she's directing this at Sherry. Sherry, Becky Ann wanted to know, how do you personally keep your wigs in place on your head?
My situation is such that, I mean, you saw it, right? I've got about probably 30–40% of my hair left, and it's stubble. So stubble has a gripping or grabbing quality. A
little Velcro effect, doesn't it?
Exactly. That's a great way to put it, Frank. Just call me Velcro head, which is nice because I don't need the wig grip, but wig grips are wonderful. Mesh liners are great. Those are two options.
Yeah. I've seen even the headbands, the velvet headbands, which really help to grip the wigs as well. I know a lot of people like to use those as well. Do you retail those or
I do, and they are a wonderful option for many women. And there's even silicone headbands with little nubs on them. A lot of women find those online, and they work well too.
Yeah, I like those little headbands actually, because I like those because they actually fill out the hair a bit if you have no hair. You know, sometimes if you're completely bald, then you can feel a bit flat underneath. So I like those little headbands too. But I'm loving that on you. I love colors in that on you too, like those multi-tonals. That sort of beach blonde is beautiful.
Yeah. You know, Heather asks us, what's the best way to keep your long wig from knotting up in the back or getting tangled in the back? Kyle, Sherry, any advice?
Yeah, my best advice ever is, where is she? Is just always have one of these little Marys in your bag, okay? Because if you're wearing long hair and you know you're going to have a big night out, I wear long wigs a lot, always take it back and just clip it up in a little bit of a loop at the back and keep it up until you actually get to your venue, you know? So, and then let it down, because as we know, fiber rubbing against fiber can give us friction, and that's what really mats up the wig. Another thing which is fabulous too, if you just get one weft of human hair and sew it into the back, because the devil with fiber wigs is fiber on fiber. So you're out all night and you're rubbing your wig on fiber, that's what causes the friction. There's nothing we can do to get away with it. Yeah. So that little layer of human hair, I find, is fabulous as well.
I guess you could wear it without a shirt. Maybe that, you know, that's one way.
Yeah, well, it all depends what party you go into.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, Frank,
Oh,
I don't know what clubs you got there in Kansas City, but yeah, of course.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Depends
We
how
don't
you
have
like
any
to be
clubs
seen.
like that in upstate New York.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
believe that for
say.
a minute, Sherry. I don't believe that for a minute. Maybe you got to go downtown for it, right?
I think so.
But you know, I think one of the things that I want to like point out to everybody is it is for the length and for the density. It's a very light wig, and I mean, Sherry, you're wearing it now. Would you feel comfortable wearing this for
Absolutely.
a couple hours a day? Yeah.
Oh gosh, I easily all day long. Yep. I love the Gabor fibers because they are a finer. How do you pronounce that word? Denier.
Denier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're a finer denier, and that makes them lighter in weight than many other styles of fiber, and it's very comfortable.
Yeah. I love this little bit of lace. I mean, if I started the show in this, I don't think anybody would have a clue that I wasn't.
No, not at all.
Not at all. And I love it because it starts. Can you see how flat you can get this hair?
Yeah.
You know, that would be so lovely for somebody who's paranoid.
Oh, really? Yes.
About wearing a wig. Because you know, a lot of girls say, oh my God, that's too big. Oh, guys. But this sits flat. I think it's great.
Yeah. And it's a nice addition to Gabor. So this is part of the regular Gabor collection. We're going to be showing you some Gabor essentials in a little bit, but this is part of our Gabor collection. So you have now two really lovely, light, easy to wear wigs. You have the premium luxury and you have the falling for you if you want something a little bit longer. So Elizabeth asks if she were going to get a bang cut into a wig, is this something she could do herself or have a professional do it? Elizabeth, I'm just going to tell you, unless you're a hairdresser, I would go to a professional wig salon and let someone do it because it has to be steamed a little bit, especially on this type of fiber. It needs to be set a little bit, it needs to cool. And then you need to see where those knots are being directed so it falls appropriately, and then point cut and texturize a little bit. And, you know, unlike our own hair, when we have it, this doesn't grow back. So you want to make sure you get it done right. Jess wants to say if she could see the back. Oh, Sherry, did you show her the back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So you guys, this is falling for you. You know, try her out. Try her out if you like longer hair, or if you have a customer who's looking for longer hair. It's a great one. Again, I'm showing it in the GL 1627, which is the buttered biscuit. So there we go. Kyle, what are you showing again?
This is the champagne blonde. It's very, very, very butter, butter blonde. It's really rock chick blonde. It's got the darker root, but this is one if you like a really blonde look.
Right. And Sherry, your multi-dimensional color is?
It's the SS Honey Toast.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
I also want to show quickly too, some of them now, I'm loving the new Gabor packaging.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. This white and gray box is so chic. And of course, the longer wigs will come in something like this, which is great to store, but beautiful for your shop display windows. And I just, I love a packaging. I like the packaging.
I know.
More than the
and
item.
It's simple, it's clean, it's elegant, it's no fuss, it's nothing, it's
just chic and classy. And come on, the brand is celebrating 50 years in the business. It's an iconic brand. So, it's class.
Yeah.
It is.
Kathleen, champagne blonde, is it more yellow or white? It's a more of a goldeny champagne-y blonde. It's not white. It's not white.
No, if I hold it against this, you can really see
it's got more gold into it.
More gold in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a great blonde, if you like that rock chick blonde.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's show these wonderful folks out there what we have in store for the Gabor Essentials collection. Now we're moving out of FlexLight, and now we're taking you into our Gabor Essentials XL Fiber. XL Fiber is a heat-friendly fiber. So these next three looks we're going to be looking at, I want you to know these can be heat styled. So you can put a curling iron on them, you can put a flat iron on them, whatever your little old heart desires, as long as you do not pass 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So our first look is going to be the Gabor Essentials Thrill. And I am showing Thrill in the brown blonde. And you know, here's one of the nice things about the Gabor Essentials collection in Gabor is that these are styles that you can offer to your customers if they're going to be temporarily wearing a wig, or if they're looking for something not as evolved cap-wise as some of the regular Gabor styles, because these are fully wefted wigs. So they come in a wonderful price point that makes it very affordable for people. So if you are, you know, looking for that wig that a customer, you know, can wear, maybe they're just getting into wigs, they're not sure they want to make a big investment, the Gabor Essentials collection is a great way to do it, because these caps come with a fully wefted top, fully wefted sides and back. And they have open ear tabs, so they're also very breathable, okay? So it's an open cap, so air does circulate through it. So again, I am showing this cute little style. It's got a lot of volume in through the crown, and it tapers off into the nape very nicely. You have a soft textured fringe, and then you have just a nice chin length pieciness right in through the front, which really accents the chin. As we can see, look at Miss Sherry working that up, girl. Look how cute that is on her.
I love this style. And I have a confession to make. I had never seen one of the Essentials wigs. I had a little bit of a snobby attitude, okay? The lower end, Sherry doesn't go to the lower end, but when I got them in, I was very pleasantly surprised. The fiber feels wonderful. I love that it's heat styleable, super comfortable for an all machine made wig. And again, with no hair underneath, really sensitive to how a wig feels on the head. Yeah. And it feels wonderful. And
would you ever wear like a wig cap, or no, you just don't care to wear them? Like yourself, like a regular wig cap?
Yeah, I have, but to me, the less you need to put on your head, the better.
Yeah, I agree with that. Totally.
Yeah, especially in the warm weather.
Yeah. Let's see the sides and back on that again, Sherry. So cute on you. Look at that. Look at that nape, how beautiful. You know, the mannequin doesn't do it justice because it's a little smaller, so you can't see that progression as well. But on your head, right there, Sherry, in that moment, gorgeous. Kyle, what color do you have?
This is the light blonde, and like, can you see on my girl, you can really see how stunning that cut is. You know,
yeah.
I love all this falling onto, and I love this long sweeping fringe. And I was so thrilled with this today because, as you know, my sister popped over, and my poor sister, she's only walking past to do some shopping. I'm like, get in here.
Poor Carly.
I photographed about 10,000 wigs on her today. But I put these on and I just give it a shake. And what I loved about this is, guys, you know me, my biggest thing is to shake the wig. I take it out of the box. I give it a really good shake. And all I did was flip this like this. And look, I just love the way this front just falls, you know?
Yes.
All this and glamour. It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. Great.
You guys, Sandy asked us what kind of brushes are we using? And Sandy, we use true wig brushes. This is a HairUWear wig brush. Kyle's using the narrow one. And I also have the wide tooth comb here. What you don't ever want to use on your wig, in my personal opinion, is a boar bristle brush. You don't want to use like a round brush, like a ceramic round brush with the nylon pins in there. You want the metal pins because they really keep the friction down when you're working through the wig, and it allows the fiber to just move like silk through the metal pins. So that's very essential. And then of course, a wide tooth comb so that the fiber moves freely through there as well. Kyle, what you got?
Yeah, well, I use the smaller version, you know, of the brush.
Right, I do too.
Yeah, I love this. I think this is one of the best brush, and I love the little pick at the end. But I just saw Sherry looking so stunning in this. And look what I've done, because I'm going to brush some height, because remember, it's true to life fiber. I love it because it stays. I'm going to brush some height, and I've just tucked this behind the ear. I'm doing that sort of 90s, 90s bob, which is so big now. But look at this. I mean, it's tucked behind the ear.
Yeah, I mean, even a little paste or a little wax you can use in these to really create some drama and some piecier texture, whatever it is that works for you. Sherry, let me see. You got that tucked behind your ear right now. I mean, I love that. Yeah, but this one works so well for that. Sometimes they get a little clunky, you know, you got to look for that. This one, I think, really, my mannequin doesn't have an ear, really. So,
well, I do, and you're right. You're right on. That just it just goes there with no problem and stays there.
Yeah. So, and which one are you wearing again, really quick?
This is light red in Thrill.
Light red.
Okay, so pretty on you.
Yeah, but I have the brown blonde, which has a little bit of highlighting in it, but it's like a light chestnut base. This is really pretty as well. Kyle, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, my love. This is the light blonde, but I put this like this on Carly today too. That sort of Sharon Stone, you know, with really snatched down. But once again, look at that cut at the back.
Yeah,
it's great.
It really works well. This is definitely an affordable wig, but it gives you some high fashion style. So
yeah. And you know the fabulous thing about the Gabor Essential too, if you're in a salon, you know, not everybody has the budget.
Yes.
And it's, you know, and it's always great to have a little line that, you know, that is going to be there for somebody doesn't have the budget for
exactly
the full lace and a fabulous first wig. You know, it's perfect. But like we've designed these, Frank, where they don't need lace.
Yeah.
You know, haven't we?
I know. We have the velvet contoured front. We have all this open wefting and the open ear tabs and open nape as well on that. That's the construction. To answer Sandy and Karen, they want to know, is the light red dimensional and is the light red rooted? It is dimensional. All of these colors have highlights and lowlights built into them. It is not rooted, the light red, however.
Right. Yeah. So, the thing with the Gabor Essentials was we designed them without roots, and there was a reason for it. Because the Gabor range has so many beautiful colors, and there's hundreds of colors, and there's roots in the Gabor range. We wanted to bring out a range through that with just beautiful classic colors that most women, and I hate using the word flat colors, but they're dimensional, but they're very natural colors. Because a lot of women don't want dark roots, you know?
No. So we have varieties, you know, there's brands within the HairUWear brand that have roots, some that don't. We want to give you as much options as possible. And speaking of options, let's look at our next one. That is our Gabor Essentials piece style. So piece is another bob. Again, let me show you the construction. While Kyle and Sherry are getting piece going, let me show you the construction on this. So we have a contoured velvet front, and then we also have a little velvet band at the back with the open nape and the open ear tabs. So again, very breathable. Again, designed this one with the fringe in the front because of the wefting. So, you know, premium luxury is going to give you the bells and whistles, and premium luxury is going to give you the option of wearing it off the face. Unless you incorporate your own hair in the front of this one, I probably would say to wear it with the fringe. This has a slight bevel in it and a nice little piecey texture. I am showing the piece in the light blonde, which is the color that Kyle had before on his last wig. And the light blonde has these wonderful golden tones. It has a little bit of a beige highlight running through it, but it's that wonderful golden blonde. It's very fresh. It's very appealing to so many people. It's not that platinum-y whitish color. So it's very rich, and it's also a very like a sunny color. I don't know how to say it. It makes me happy when I see the light blonde.
Yeah, it's nice. It's goldy, it's buttery. It's got a little bit of red in it. It's just a really beautiful, vibrant blonde. Yeah. That's her. Let me see you, Miss Sherry. Work that wig, girl. What are you wearing that in? What color is that?
This is light gray, and I love it. There's something about a classic bob in a beautiful bright silver that to me just shouts elegance. To me,
it's
this
class,
is,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It makes me feel classy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel the same way.
It reminds me of Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, there you go.
How beautiful Meryl looked with that gray hair, you know?
Yes.
So classy, so elegant, you know? I loved it.
Yeah, there's something about that sterling silver, whitish sleek bob that is so like uptown Manhattan. I don't know what it is, but it just screams like, you know, dripping in it, doesn't it?
I need the diamonds to go with it.
Yeah. I got to tell you, Sherry, I mean, you have worn different colors today, but I mean, this one too, right? This looks so stunning on you. This is a great color on you. And I don't think it's aging at all. I think it looks, I don't even know how to describe it. Just looks so rich and beautiful on you that, man, girl, you really can wear a lot. I mean, you're able to pull off a lot of looks.
I have a neutral skin tone, and I'm so grateful for that because it helps with pulling off different colors.
Yeah.
I absolutely love you in that. I saw you in a lot of grey wigs. You had one like stacked up at the back when I put it on your little. I had to choose. I did a little thing for Sherry, and I was going through, and I just could not choose. So I ended up using about 10. Yeah. Because normally we just use one, but I chose about 10. She looks so fabulous.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
That's funny.
This is the medium brown you're seeing here, guys.
Yeah, and now even the medium brown tile is highlighted, right?
Oh yeah, look at that. You've got a gold in there. You don't have no red in the medium brown really so much. It's more golden tones. There's a dark in there. There's a cappuccino in there. Slightly darker at the root, lighter around the face. Still 7 to 11 shades, but beautiful. Yeah.
It's pretty color. And that works good on your mannequin skin color too. Just saying.
Yeah, it works on her makeup.
Yeah. You know what skin color I am? Whatever I decide to put on. That's my skin color. Whatever comes out of the bottle that day or the pot, that's the color I am. So, oh my gosh. So, I mean, Judy asks, she says, what do we recommend as a group for a conditioner? If you want to condition your wigs, I know what I would recommend. Sherry, you are here joining us today as the expert. Tell us what you would recommend. How would you recondition these?
All of the HairUWear products are wonderful. I can be a creature of habit, and I have a product in the salon that I've been using for years called Velvicil, and I get it directly from the manufacturer. And it's a silicone-based product, and it happens to work really, really well on synthetic fiber. Just 3, 4, 5 spritzes when it's damp, and you can spray the wig when it's dry with it as well. If it's starting to look a little tired, maybe it's ready to be shampooed, but you don't have the time, a few spritzes of that just revives it.
Yeah, totally. I find too that
name. Sorry, you have to send me that name, Sherry.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Sharon, this is a heat-friendly wig. Yes, she was asking. It's a heat-friendly wig. You know, one of the things that I find too is with conditioning of the wigs, unlike our own hair, like if you were to get this blonde, right, and let's say you were a brunette, you know your hair is going to be dry, it's going to be brittle, it's going to need some major conditioning, right? These fibers do not have a cuticle. So you don't have to use a conditioner that is really heavy duty because it's not like the fiber can absorb it anyway. It doesn't have, you know, open cuticle that conditioner can fill. So to Sherry's point, a nice conditioner with a few spritzes really is all you need, you know? Not like my hair, which needs to be like, you know, I need Crisco for mine, you know? Come with me, Kyle. Look at Kyle,
No, I'm saying for mine, with this curly hair, you need 2 vats of coconut oil to get any.
All right, you two. No complaining about your hair, says the girl with none, okay? Enough of that.
We're never happy, Sherry. We are never happy, no matter what we have. It's the natural law. It's the natural law. So
but you know what I love about True to Life fiber is, like, I like this the way, look, I'm just pulling this down and just holding it for a second, and this hair will flick out the other way.
Oh my goodness.
You know, this 90s, I keep on going on about the 90s, but the 90s is not going nowhere for hair at the moment.
But those are the 90s like your glory days? Like you are stuck in the 90s. But those are your glory days, Kyle. Tell us the truth.
No, I tell you what it is. I came to London in the 90s, but I've got a niece who's 18, and she's just starting going partying, and she walks in through the door. Listen, everybody said, you know, my mum used to say it with me and blah, blah, but she's wearing like all these 90s clothes, and she's wearing all this 90s hair. She got the big ruffle up the top, and she got, you know, it's crazy.
I know. I'm not gonna lie, I still listen to Depeche Mode. But, you know, whatever. I'm a product of the 90s too.
Yeah, I was out swinging it in the 90s. I loved it.
Oh,
but this hair was very big because that sort of Lady Miss K from Delight, and all that sort of the headband and the big bump at the back and all this flicking out. So the bob, what I love about with this bob, look, it just flicks out. It's great.
So fun, so fun. Sandy asks, are these available to purchase or just through Wig Salon? Sandy, these are going to launch tomorrow everywhere. So everywhere. So you can have them. Don't worry about that. So you guys, again, really quick, this is the piece in the heat-friendly fiber in the Gabor Essentials line. And we will show you our other wig, which is called Prosperity. Let's show Prosperity, shall we?
Yep.
This is a longer one. So again, if you have a client, let me show the wig cap while you guys are getting that ready. You know, Sherry, I just got to tell you, thank you so much for being so candid and being so free. And just, you know, we had asked Sherry, you know, are you comfortable, like, you know, taking the wigs on and off? And she's like, yeah. She's like, no problem. So thank you, Sherry, for just being yourself and just being comfortable enough with us to just be you and share. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. It's hopefully I'm inspiring someone there to be a little bit this much more comfortable with their hair loss. And again, it gets back to what we were saying earlier about it being a process. I've had this for a long time, so it's easier for me now. Is it my favorite look? No, that's why we have these, but it's me, and it's part of self-acceptance. So
I know, but listen, with those luxurious lashes and those beautiful eyebrows, I mean, you look gorgeous even without any hair. So you know what? I think sometimes we forget that, you know.
Thank you.
So while they're getting ready, guys, let me show you. We have a velvet contoured front on this, okay? Again, same Gabor Essentials construction. They're pretty much similar, slight variations, but overall you're gonna find a Gabor Essentials wig is going to have a velvet front, it's going to have a velvet nape, open ear tabs, and then open wefting throughout. So this one we're showing is Prosperity. I am showing Prosperity in the medium red, or I will be once I get it on my girl here. And then Miss Sherry, darling, what color are you wearing for us today?
I have the SS Light Blonde. And forgive me, I can't remember what the SS stands for.
Shadow shade.
Okay, so, okay.
Yeah, so yours has mine does not have, here in the medium red, there is no root, but in yours there is.
Yes.
So, and Mr. Kyle, what are you working up over there?
Yeah, I've got my medium brown again because I wanted to do, I asked for these because, funny enough, when Carly came around today, this was her favorite wig out of them all. She looked fabulous in this. Really fabulous. Yeah, because it's that slightly Jennifer Aniston cut. It's got some really lovely amount of hair in it.
Yeah.
It's got a great amount of hair. But I love this layering. I love the length. But I also love this pretty little wispy eyelash bang, which is fabulous.
Yeah, it's just enough. Like you have it styled down, Kyle, which I like, is almost like a, you know, like a full bang. And but you can wear this slightly brushed off to the side as well, which I like. So there are some options in it. And Sherry's got hers kind of whisked over to the side, you know. So it is very option friendly, and also. You can also, because these are heat-friendly fibers, right? We are working with the Excel fiber here in the Gabor Essentials. You can blow dry these. So if you want to really take a section, pin it back, and round brush the hair onto the face and then trim it a little bit, you can do that as well. So I like these heat-friendly fibers because they are customizable with heat rather than steam. Steam takes a little bit more skill and a little more gentle hand. Yes. But that's not to say it's not worth it, because they do look beautiful once they're done, and they last a long time as well. Heat friendly, you know, is a lot of people can muster up heat friendly styles at home, which is also another good point.
Yeah.
I love Lori Dunn. Go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry. I just want to ask you a question because Lori asks, how does this one compare to the first one we showed her? So, Kyle, maybe, do you have the first one?
What, the first, not out of the Essentials, the first ever wig?
Yeah, premium luxury. Yeah. Maybe we can speak to that.
No, this is a lot shorter.
Yeah, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that.
Can you see from the
premium
back?
Luxury also is got the premium features in it as well, as we were talking about. So you have the velvet ear tabs, you have the extended ear to ear lace front, and all that hand tying in the top. So you can probably say that maybe Prosperity is a longer version of Premium Luxury, right? I mean, it's got the same kind of feel.
Yeah, you're right. You could, but it's got a lot more hair in it. It's slightly it's denser, which is lovely because remember, it's heat styleable fiber. This would take a lovely loose curl if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Pick it out. I love the way this came out of the box. And what I was saying, Frank, is we've done about 3 different fringes now because you can pull this longer bit over the front. And I also like this sweeping across the eye.
Yeah, that real kind of mod look, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's totally versatile that way too. And there's a lot of layering in it too. I mean, Sherry, can you kind of just show us the back a little bit on the head, on a human head? It's kind of nice to see. You can see that layering and you can see that movement in there. It really is a nice, like textured, razored cut overall.
I love the shattered ends, especially with a blonde when you're wearing black. I love the way this is very big right now, right? This very shattered perimeter. I just think it looks really sharp, very trendy.
Yeah, totally.
It's a lovely wig. Yeah.
Kyle, Ann wants to know how easy is it to sweep or blend the bangs? Because she's noticing you're like flipping them every different direction.
Yeah. It's easy because, and remember the fiber is very pliable. So if you're really good with hair, you can blow this a little bit. I don't even go down there. I just brush it. But what I'll show you is the wig really has this pretty little eyelash bang.
Yeah.
You know? But then because the eyelash bang is so fine, and you can just sweep that eyelash bang away so you have no bang. Yeah. And then all I did then was pull a bit of this. It has one longer layer here at the top band. You can see it. And that can just come over and sweep over your eye.
Yeah. So or it could be razor cut even, right, Kyle? Yeah. You could like razor cut that a little bit to give it a little more looseness and freedom in the form.
Do you know what she reminds me of for some reason? She reminds me of Victoria Principal.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the color, and my doll looks like Victoria. You know, that sort of like when she was in Dallas. I love that.
Yeah. Suzanne wants to know, is this all one length or is it layered? No, I will tell you, Suzanne, and you can see on Sherry too, when Sherry shows you the back a little bit, there is some layering. The layering starts maybe around the bottom third of the wig to give it that kind of PC texture. And so it doesn't jut out and give you that big, like strong angle. So it kind of hugs and contours. You can see perfectly on Sherry with that.
Can you see that there?
Yeah.
Those layers?
Yeah. So it is. But as we were saying, you know, these can be customizable. Again, one of the benefits, right, of going to see a professional is they can take these bits here and these bits here and razor cut them even more so that they frame your face where you want it to frame your face. You know, I think a lot of times, and Sherry, I know you can speak to this, you know, we take these wigs out of the boxes and we think that that's exactly the only one way they can be worn. But, you know, we can kind of make these accommodate so many different face shapes and so many different people's personalities just by altering them a little bit.
Absolutely. Sometimes just a little thinning is in order.
To
help balance the facial structure. Sometimes a little more angling around the face. Sometimes the bangs, like if I were to wear this wig for me, I can't do hair all day and have hair in my eyes. It would drive me nuts. Although I love the look, the practicality calls for a little bit of a trim there. So a little razor on those ends to keep them soft and to provide some direction to them would do the trick.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So you guys, I mean, you've got to see some 5 beautiful styles, I think, some 5 very wearable styles, and also styles that would look good on a myriad of people of different face shapes and different looks. But we also have Bonnie, who is joining us, and Bonnie Maltz comes to us from our Fort Lauderdale office. And not only do we have these beautiful looks to show you today, but we also have a special promotion going on for October. So we're going to bring Bonnie on to talk about that because, you know, why not have one of our top salespeople speak to that a little bit? So Bonnie, are you with us? Are you there, girl? Oh, there she is.
Bonnie!
Hi, Miss Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Wow.
How are you doing, Bonnie? Where's your drink?
You know, being part of this today, I always watch it, but it's so much more fun to be part of it.
I second that.
I really love to watch you guys all the time. Unfortunately, I don't have water, but you know, I am in the office. But I just wanted to say that these wigs look great, and we do have, you know, some special promotions. If you want to call your you know, your salesperson and find out all about it, we'd love to have you call. They're just, you know, it's so amazing. They're a little bit more, to me, they look a lot different than some of the other essential wigs that we have.
Yeah.
And I think this is much more updated looking, and you know, the bobs are, you can't get rid of the bobs, that's for sure. So I can't wait to get on the phone tomorrow and make sure that everybody gets them. You know, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
I really do. I think the colors look great. And I'm in love with the long style, because Gabor never really has a really long style like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, we do get asked for the long style. So what can I say? They're great. I can't wait to get on the phone and start selling them.
Yeah. You know, we're so lucky to have people like you, Bonnie, because maybe what people don't realize who have been joining us today is when they call HairUWear, you're going to get someone like Bonnie, someone like Jody, just so many wonderful, Nova. I mean, beautiful people that really know these products. Bonnie, how long have you been? You've been with this company a long time. I mean, you're not just a sales girl on the phone.
I was 10, so I'm here for 15 years.
She was a young girl.
My anniversary was August 28th. 15
there you go.
Years.
There you go.
And I never knew anything about, you know, wigs. My background was the Garment Center in New York. And I learned, and I'm always very happy when a client will call me back and say, you know, that wig worked out so well, and the woman was so happy. You know, I try to make the sale, but I also want to make sure that they're happy with what they have.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's so great, because you guys really do care. And I also have to say to everybody who's watching today, as designers, Kyle and I rely a lot on our sales gals' feedback, because they hear from all of you guys a lot. And believe me, they are not shy to tell us what they hear or what they think. Starting with you, Miss Bonnie.
Never shy.
Never shy. That's okay. We love it that way. We love it that way.
I'm glad.
So October, a good month, good time to order?
Absolutely. You know, we're getting into fourth quarter business. You've got your holidays coming up. It is a special promotion, and you know, and what can I say? I think these add to all of the collections. I mean, especially Gabor. You know, also Sherry mentioned about, you know, being that they were less pricey than most of the wigs. Well, you know, I always feel like I can sell three of these to somebody that bought a more expensive wig, because not every day do they want to wear a more expensive wig. If they're just running to the supermarket, or they're going to a gym, hopefully they stay open. But I mean, and that's a good reason also for these essential wigs. You know, the price point is really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, not all of us can, you know, wear the elite of the elite every day, right? Sometimes you just got to wear your other stuff maybe, and then when you get someplace like really special to go, you wear your special wig, you know?
Exactly. And that has really worked out well for me and my clients as well.
Yeah. Well, Bonnie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for,
having me, Frank.
Of course. Thank you for fielding all the calls you're going to be getting now. So
I hope so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you, Bonnie. Great to see you here in London, to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. So it's lovely to see you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Bonnie, you're the best. You and I go back going on, as long as I've been in the business, you've been my sales rep, 20 years. You've helped me out of numerous jams. Oh, okay. Okay. It just feels like 20 some days. But...
we caught her in a lie. We caught Bonnie in a lie.
but she's so service oriented. She's fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you
All
so
of our
much.
gals, we're really lucky to have everybody. Thank you all, especially during this pandemic, all the work you've put in from home, from the office, everything. Love you to pieces.
Same here.
So you guys, we have a winner from this hour. So we're going to share that winner with you. Is there a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? I mean, we're really bare budget minimum operation here, right? No drum roll. The winner is, and I hope I say this right, is Ann Wywall. Ann, thank you for watching. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you everyone for watching. And before we sign out, I want to say, of course, Kyle, thank you very much for being with us. How much I love bouncing ideas off of you and working with you and all of that. It's always a pleasure, you know.
No, it's been absolutely fabulous. I really enjoyed it. I love the wigs. I was so excited. My wigs actually came like a day before this show. So throwing these, and I get excited when it comes to new wigs.
I know.
But yeah, thanks everybody. It's been a fabulous show. My new thing is now, guys, I'm not being rude because I know I got half my friends on there from all around the world watching, especially in Australia and blah, blah, blah. But I don't look now because Chris said she's sick of seeing the top of my head. So I will go back and say hi through the comments later.
Very good. Very good. So listen, Sherry, Kyle and I really want to extend, we've talked about you so much and how excited, special thanks to you for coming here, for sharing not only your expertise with wigs, but also your own personal story. You are an inspiration to so many. And I hope that even if one person watched today that's going through what you've been through, that they can see that there is hope and that there is still joy to be had with hair. And thank you so much for being with us today. I cannot thank you enough.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. I've loved it. I've been looking forward to this. You guys are awesome. I feel like I've known you forever, and I love the wigs. I love the essentials line. Yeah, I'm a snob no more. So
we've converted you.
Yes, you have.
So you guys, listen, if you like the show today, please go to see Sherry on Facebook at My Wig Coach, or her website, mywigcoach.com, and Instagram, the.wig.coach. So everybody, thank you for watching again. We have some more great shows coming up for you before the year is up. So please stay with us and please stay tuned.
Thank you.
Yeah, fabulous. Take
Bye,
care,
everyone.
everybody.
Cheers.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye.
and stay safe.
Yes. Chin chin.
Yes.